My name is Matias Ferreira. I'm a United States Marine. I was attached to 1st Battalion, 8th Marine, 2nd Marine Division out of Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and I was a machine gunner deployed to Afghanistan September 10, 2011. So the night that I was injured, I was on a night mission to cross a wadi, which is a lane of water, and essentially it was summertime, so it was dried up, just crossing the desert. And we walked about 3 miles across the wadi to a new location where we had been told that there was enemy combatants and IEDs in lace. We went inside of the compound once the entry team came in, knocked on the door, and we started to put all the equipment and all the weapons on top of the rooftop to support Overwatch. I remember telling my boys to stay put, that I was going to go get the rest of the equipment, and when I jumped off the rooftop, I landed on a 30-pound bomb, resulting me losing both my legs below the knees and sustaining other injuries like a broken pelvis, shattered femur, and shrapnel throughout my body. You know, it was really tough waking up and realizing that my life would be different, especially at 21. I was 21 years old, and you know, I just remember thinking all my friends are going to be out at bars and drinking and you know, meeting new girls, driving fast cars, going to the bars, having a good time. And here I was laying in a bed, you know, with my life completely changed, upside down, with me missing my legs and possibly other injuries that I didn't know about at the time. Like I said, it was really tough at first, but I think I overcame that when I saw my fellow Marines that were injured in combat with me, and even the thought of those who didn't make it home, that I was offered a second chance at life, and that I needed to take that, you know, opportunity and take it by the horns and push forward. And so having my family, my friends, you know, support, and all the blessings that I had, I just continued to push forward and learn how to walk with my prosthesis. I think it was around 4 or 5 months after I received my prosthetics, I started to do wheelchair basketball and just kind of wear the legs out everywhere I could, whether it was walking outside or going up and down steps or just walking on them all day was just a challenge, you know. And after that came everything else that, you know, one would ask to make you feel normal again, you know, like playing sports, playing basketball, shooting a ball standing up was just unbelievable, you know. It wasn't an intense sport at the time, but for me it was a big deal that I was able to once again stand straight up and use the restroom, or, you know, play basketball, or just walk into a room and nobody really looked twice unless I was walking. Because when I first started walking, I was kind of walking like a duck at first, you know. You're learning how to take the steps and kind of regain your strength in your core, and then once you get that going, then, you know, you can wear a pair of jeans and, you know, at least for me it's a little bit more of a natural movement right now, you know. And then I just got into a little bit more like running and doing those things that are, you know, quite advanced for a person with prosthetics at, you know, I would say around 9 months at the time. You know, it was just a positive outlook on it. You know, a lot of guys are injured and mentally they can't get through it, you know, and I had that, you know, quick bulb going off saying, you know, my friends that were with me that aren't here with us today anymore would give anything, and their family would give anything to see them again and doing, you know, good things in life. And so of course I couldn't really fathom the feeling of sitting in my room being depressed. I wanted to find those things that made me normal again, like, you know, playing baseball, playing softball, running track. You know, they have all sorts of prosthetics these days, and I was able to attach, you know, different prosthetic feet to them, and each one had its own purpose. And I see a dump truck just merging to the left lane and causing the car that was on the left lane to crash into the light pole, going around 40 to 45 miles an hour. So of course, as I'm in shock and I'm going, oh my God, what just happened? You know, I see the light signal just kind of flaring back and forth, and I'm like, oh my God, there's people in the vehicle. So as I, you know, get ready to start running over there, I see the lady get out of the car and start screaming that, you know, she had a baby in the car. She was like, my baby, my baby. And so of course I just didn't hesitate. I just ran over to the vehicle and I told her that I would take care of it. And I was trying to get into the vehicle because I realized there was a probably 14, 15 month old child at the time in the back seat, in the baby car seat, and I couldn't see anything because the car was smoking, probably from the airbags. Possibly the engine block seemed like it was moved back, so I thought that maybe there was smoke coming from that. I remember I couldn't see much, so I remember grabbing my phone and I turned on the flashlight just to see where the straps were so I can get the baby out, because I couldn't really get the seatbelt off because the car was damaged. So I grabbed her and I put her on my shoulders, and, you know, I remember her gasping for air, and I just remember a sigh of relief because I didn't think the baby was doing well. it was just, it was intense, because I just remember that I didn't do it because I wanted any type of reward. I just did it because that's the person that I am. You know, it's the training that I had in the Marine Corps is just the type of person that one is raised as. You know, I was always taught to help anybody that I could all my life, because one day I might need that, you know, so I was just hoping that if that had been me, somebody would have done something for me.